Hi, today I'm going to do a video on this I'm going to do an in-depth review on this John Deere GX85 John Deere rear engine rider with the 30-inch deck. It has a 13 horsepower Briggs & Stratton, and it's a pretty good tractor. It's for residential use. I've had it for a little bit over a year. As you can see, it's pretty clean. I'll take you around here. Gotta do my best. I gotta turn around and I'll get it from the other side. Here's the other side. Looks pretty clean. I'd say with these, they're not made to cut a lot of grass. They're made for residential use. I mean, you could cut like an acre or two, but it would just take forever. I got this tractor from my neighbor. Has a little bit of dings and dents. Had a bagger, but the original bagger was so beat up that I bought one off of Facebook Marketplace to replace it. But right now I have a mulching kit on it. I mean, I personally like the mulching kit better because you don't have to deal with unloading and loading and when it gets full, and it's just a pain. I would just mow, but yeah. Other than that, I haven't had many issues. I haven't put too much money into this tractor. It's been a pretty good tractor. Has a new seat, newer seat, I should say. A lot of these tractors have ripped up seats, and you see them with you see them with them all tore up, and I see a lot of these tractors on Facebook Marketplace that aren't in very good condition. But I personally have a soft spot for these rear engine. Here's my other one. It's an RX75. I'll do a video on that one. It doesn't run right now. But yeah, this is my main one that I use to mow. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these tractors too, I've seen with wheel weights, which I don't really know why you would need wheel weights because they're small tractors, but they have come with wheel weights. And I think it also comes with a dethatcher too. Yeah, I mean, this tractor is 21 years old, and it's still a good running tractor. It starts up and smokes a little bit, but that's just engine wear. But I like them. I like these tractors. I also have a 165 Hydro, but I don't have that one here right now. But I kind of have a soft spot for lawnmowers, and I also have a AMT 600 five-wheeler. I'm gonna actually be bringing that home in a few weeks. I'll do I'll do a review on that. I need to do some work on that. Maybe I'll make a few videos on how to do certain things to it. But for right now, this is what I got. Yeah, I just thought, sorry, I don't really, sorry, I'm just kind of holding the camera here, but I just figured I'd talk about my tractor and give you guys a review. I know it's kind of boring, but I don't have a second person here with me right now, so this is kind of what I can do. I can give you another shot of the mower from a different angle. It's honestly pretty clean. It's pretty clean. There it is from back here. A lot of these, like I said before, come really beat up. They were affordable. They were an affordable tractor for its time. During like that era of tractors, this one particularly ran for almost, I think it was $2,100. You could get these, and for that, at that time, it was pretty steep for a tractor. Now, obviously, your higher end tractors, will run higher. Like garden tractors, like the 345 and 318. Those garden tractors are gonna be higher priced. These are just, like I said, they're for residential, and other than that, they're just used for mowing, really. Like, I wouldn't put, a 3-point hitch on them and go try and pull a tiller away. It might do it, but it might be a little much. Yeah, I think this one in particular, I'd have to look, but I think it has a Peerless transmission. A lot more heavier duty than, the D105s that have the plastic transmission gears. Like a lot of, I wouldn't buy, me personally, I wouldn't buy a new John Deere. I would just keep running the old ones and fixing them up. Because, you could go to a John Deere dealer and end up spending $10,000 on a good tractor. Yeah, you can still find these on Marketplace for a couple $100. A lot of them are really, they're not in good, I've seen a lot where they're not in good condition. But if you fix them up, put a little money into them, they'll run, and they'll run for, 10, 15, 20 years. Like I said, we have a total of 3 rear engine tractors, and they've ran for 30 years plus. This one's only a 2002, but it's getting up there, but it still runs. I don't probably do services like I should, but it still runs good. So yeah, I kind of use it when like I said, I'm in a wheelchair, so I can't really mow, so I just have people use my tractor. Just to kind of get it some usage, and because if they sit like that, like my RX I was telling you about sat for over a year, and I pulled it out of store. I went and got it from storage, and it ran, but then I brought it home, and then I couldn't get it to stay running, and the throttle cables broke, so I had to fix that. I'm having a guy come look at that on Tuesday, but yeah, they're good tractors, like I said, and they're affordable. Like you can find used ones, but a lot of people have bigger tractors and garden tractors. Just depends on the size of property you have. And I'd say for these, the first thing to go is the transmissions. Like on this GX85 that I have, doesn't have fifth gear. The gears are transmission's starting to wear out. Once it totally wears out, I'll just have someone slap a transmission that I have. I have like two of these tractors that are for parts. So I can just, when the transmission goes out, I can just have someone replace it with a used one, and I'll be good to go. But other than that, yeah, this is my tractor that I have, and I know it's not much. I just wanted to make a video and give my thoughts on my John Deere GX85. Sorry, the camera quality is probably not the best. I'm new at filming videos, and I'm doing it on an iPhone. So, sorry this is not good camera skills and good camera quality, but I'm trying with what I got. So, that's it. Thanks, guys. Feel free to give me a comment if you want.